I hope everybody has a good week and has their things that they do. A lot of people, it's the week about Jesus and stuff, and I just want to say, yeah, I'm thanking Jesus, and I'm grateful that He loves me, even though I'm a sinner, and I probably always will be. But every time I do sin, I recognize that I'm sinning and that it's wrong and that I shouldn't be doing it, but sometimes I still do it. And sometimes some of them are a bit hard, I'm not going to lie. Especially being a single man, lonely, can't find anybody suitable that likes me for me, and that's hard. And dealing with a lot of health issues too. Dealing with mental problems. I've had bipolar for the past couple of years, and it's not something that I could say, oh, I'm proud. Oh, I got bipolar, like, oh man, like if I feel like when I tell anybody that, they're like quick to judge. And they look at me different. They just think that I'm like a psychopath or a dummy or someone that's going to snap and attack somebody for no reason or be flipping out. And yes, I have been like that in my past. Like, I've been really sensitive. If somebody looked at me the wrong way, back in the day, I did flip out, and I probably would attack them. But then I got on the proper medication I needed. And I've been being able to hold my emotions in better, but it don't help really with my depression, because my depression is still there. And yes, I got good days some days, I feel good and I'm okay and I feel more positive about stuff, but then I realize that then it hits me again, oh, but you still don't have this and you still don't have that. And then when my mind starts telling me stuff like that, then it comes from one negative thought to the next negative thought, and then it rolls. And then some days I feel like I don't even want to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like done with it. It's hard for me like to be bending over and stuff because my L5 and L4 is rubbing off on each other. And sometimes when I get out of bed, it feels like somebody's stabbing me. Now, the pain only lasts 5 to 10 minutes, but it's enough to throw you off. And sometimes when my back gets really bad, my ribs and everything gets shifted and I just twisted to the side. And then sometimes I can't even walk right for roughly 2 weeks. So, but I haven't had a flare up like that in over 2 years, thank God. And now I do a lot more walking. I try to go for a walk every day, and stretch my legs and take my time with it. And, to help my body. And I still do some push-ups when I can. And I try to do it in smaller sets so I don't hurt myself. And I also do it like on an incline and do some too. And I can't go to a gym because I don't have a car really, and a gym membership is $70 a month, and it's a 20-minute drive pretty much. And to me, I can't afford it really to spend money like that, man. I gotta take care of my cats. My cats are more important than myself, in my opinion. But I'm not that fat really. I got a bit of weight, I'm not show you, that's what I got, that's what I got. So, it is what it is, I wish that I was in a little bit better shape like I used to be, but Uh, I don't really have any opportunities. I don't even have a way to get a job. Even when I applies for jobs, they just like takes my resume directly, throws it in the garbage. I guess they don't give two shits about me. Most people don't. I don't even know why I'm making these videos. I only make these videos for myself to relieve my stress, because when I talk about this kind of stuff in a video or whatever, and then I'm expressing the way I feel, it makes me feel a little bit relieved, because it feels like I'm talking to someone, even though I'm not. I feel like that, and I'm getting this stuff off my chest. And then also I do it so that maybe one day, hopefully, I will be in a better place, and I will look back at these videos and say, yeah, man, you went through a lot. I mean, I can see the pain in your eyes, the struggle, the hurt, the loss. I've lost a lot in my life. I've struggled a lot in my life, seen a lot of shit that I shouldn't have seen as a child. And I was always looked down on as a child too. Like, always told, oh, Jared, you're not good enough. Jared, you're not good enough. You can't do it. You can't do this. You can't do this. Here, let us help you. Let us help you. Instead of actually teaching me and showing me right from wrong. And I didn't have a dad, to go and throw and catch a baseball, but he didn't bother to do that with me. He thought I was annoying, and I was. And he used to be abusive to my mom, drinking all the time, hitting her, smacking her. And when I was only 6 years old, I had to put a steel tennis racket to his head and knock his ass out. Grab my mom by the hand, my sister and my brother by the hand, and we had to run out in the car and take off. And they had to use terror squad group of cops and tear gas to knock him out. And I remember a lot of bad memories with my dad. And I don't remember any good ones, to be honest with you. And that's what kind of hurts the most. And I wish, that I knew that he had bipolar when I was like 15 or 16. Because then I could have said, well, you know what? Maybe he had an episode. Yeah, I know it's still no excuse for him to hit my mom, but maybe he had an episode, and during those episodes he accidentally blacked out and he didn't mean to, and he felt guilty for it. But I didn't know that. I only seen what the things that he done, and when the things that he done to me was wrong. And if that was wrong, I had hatred for him, and that hatred would never go. It would just build up inside. It would just build up inside and eat me up until he finally died. And when he died, it took me a couple of years after that to realize, whoa. And when my nan told me that, hey, he had bipolar, you know what I mean? Then I felt so guilty that I should have been more nicer to him, you know what I mean? And it broke me heart, because if I would have knew that he had these issues, then I would have given him a second chance. And I didn't know that. And then a couple of years later after that, I found out that I had bipolar, which was sad, you know what I mean? And it was just like a real kick in the ass. And it hurt. And that's all I'm going to say for today. It's almost 10-minute video. Jeez Louise. Everybody have a great day. Take care.